Before we dive into today's story, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment below to share your thoughts, and share it with your friends. Your support is the biggest motivation for me to keep telling more interesting stories. The mirror doesn't lie, it shows me the coward who tore her husband apart, piece by jagged piece. Ethan's warm eyes haunt me, once so full of love, now cold with betrayal, as he walks away forever. I laughed at him, called him a frog, but the real monster stares back at me now. My life's a wreckage, scattered across divorce papers, and a silent room at my parents' house. Step into this twisted mind where vanity poisoned love, and the truth cuts deeper than I ever feared. I was the idiot who took it all for granted, tore it apart with my own hands, and now I'm drowning in the wreckage, begging for advice from strangers online because I don't know how to claw my way out of this mess. Ethan's always been that guy, you know? Really? I'd scroll through my carefully curated Instagram, posting selfies and artsy coffee shots, but never him, never us. If he asked why, I'd shrug and say, "You're not photogenic, babe," or "It doesn't fit my vibe." And he'd just nod, swallowing it like he always did. That quiet acceptance, it kills me now, knowing how much it must have stung, how I was telling him over and over that he wasn't good enough to be seen with me. So there we were, swapping stories, laughing over dumb stuff from back in the day. Then someone, maybe Jake, brought up old cartoons, and my brain, fueled by vodka and bad decisions, latched onto it. I turned to the group, grinning like a fool, and said, "YALLL. Ever notice how Ethan kinda looks like that frog from The Princess and the Frog?" It came out sharp, loud, cutting through the chatter. Heads swiveled, eyes lit up, and the room erupted. Emily damn near choked on her wine, howling, "Lila, oh my God, you didn't." Jake, doubled over, added, "Bro, she's got you pegged, that wide mouth, those big ol' eyes." Laughter bounced off the walls, feeding me, egging me on, and I didn't stop. I couldn't. I was drunk on it, on them laughing with me, at him. Ethan shifted beside me, just a little. I caught it out of the corner of my eye, his shoulders stiffening, his grip tightening on the bottle, but he didn't say a word, just flashed that small, polite smile. He always used to let things slide. And me? I took that as a green light. "Saman," I pressed, leaning into the group, "tell me you don't see it. He's practically a cartoon character." More laughs. Sharper now. Jake chimed in, "Man, you've got that Disney Prince gone wrong vibe. Ethan, no offense." I smirked, turned it up a notch. "Yeah, except even if I kissed him, he'd still be a frog, no Prince glow up here." The room roared, Emily gasping, "Lila, stop, you're savage." But her giggle said, "Keep going." And I did. I was unstoppable, a freight train of cruelty barreling straight for the edge. I've known that my whole life. But you're supposed to be the one who sees past it, not the one who makes me feel like shit for it. His words sliced me open, raw and bleeding, right there in front of everyone. "If you hate how I look so much," he said, "then why the hell are you with me?" I didn't follow him. I couldn't, my legs wouldn't move. My brain was mush. I hitched a ride home with Emily, the car silent except for my shaky breaths. When I got back, our house was empty. Ethan didn't come home that night. I laid in bed, staring at the ceiling, his words looping in my head. "Why are you with me?" And every jab I'd ever thrown at him came rushing back. Every harmless tease, every time I'd made him the butt of the joke. I'd told myself it was nothing, but it wasn't. It was a slow poison. And that night, I'd given him the fatal dose. I cried until my chest ached, praying he'd walk through the door so I could fix it. But he didn't. He was gone. And I'd done that. Next morning, he showed up to grab his work stuff. I tried God. I tried to apologize. "Ethan, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I was drunk. But he didn't even look at me. Just moved through the house like a ghost, grabbing his keys, his jacket, and leaving without a word. My sorry hung in the air, useless, hollow. 'Cause how do you apologize for years of tearing someone down? I watched him go, my heart screaming, but my voice stayed stuck. That was the start of the end. Reddit. The moment I saw what I'd really done. Stay tuned for part 3. I'll tell you how it all unraveled from there. I need your takes, your advice, 'cause I'm lost, and I don't know if I can ever get him back. So, after Ethan stormed out that night, I was a wreck. I barely slept. Just laid there in our bed, his bed now, I guess, staring at the dark, his words echoing like a drum in my skull. Why are you with me? It wasn't just the question. It was the hurt behind it, the years of quiet pain. I'd shoveled onto him, piling up till he couldn't carry it anymore. Morning came, gray and slow, and he slipped in around 7 a.m., moving like a shadow to grab his work gear. I stumbled out of bed, voice shaky, begging, "Ethan, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Let's talk." But he wouldn't even glance my way. His silence was louder than any yelling. He grabbed his stuff keys jangling, boots thumping, and walked out, leaving me standing there, my apology dangling useless in the air. I felt like a ghost in my own house. Invisible, unraveling. "Lila," he said, low and steady. "I've been taking your shit for years 'cause I loved you. I laughed it off, told myself you didn't mean it. But that night? That wasn't funny. It hasn't been funny for a long damn time." His voice cracked, just a little, and it hit me he was peeling back layers. He'd kept buried. I know I ain't some pretty boy. I've known that since kids picked me apart in grade school, called me frog-face, laughed till I cried. Took me years to build myself up, to feel okay, and I thought you saw me, the real me, not just this. He waved a hand at his face. But you made me feel small again, smaller than ever. And I'm tired of being your punchline, tired of pretending it don't cut. I screamed at them, but they just shook their heads. "You're grown, Lila. We thought you'd figure it out. Too late for that now." Sorry wasn't enough, not after years of carving him up with my words. "Why'd you let me ruin everything?" Tears streamed down my face, but they just sighed. "You made your bed, girl. Lie in it." No comfort, just cold truth. And it burned. 'Cause they were right. I'd done this, all of it. It crushed me. I wanted to fight, to call him, to beg one last time. But he'd shut me down already. "No, Lila. It's over." And those words looped in my head. Final as a locked door, I signed the damn thing. Tears smearing the ink. "'Cause what else could I do?" he said, voice soft for a second. And God, that flicker of care, it tore me up worse. 'Cause even then, after everything, he still gave a damn. But it didn't change nothing. Divorce was final, house was his, and I walked out with half our cash and a whole lot of nothing else. After that, it got worse. My parents signed me up for therapy, which felt like a backhanded slap. "Thanks, Mom. Your first real help is shipping me off to a shrink." But I went, 'cause I was spiraling. Some days, I couldn't even crawl out of bed. Just laid there, staring at the ceiling, hating myself. My folks kept nagging. "Get a job, Lila. Move on." But how? I'd been a stay-at-home wife. Hadn't worked since the marketing gig years back. And now, I had to start over? The thought made me sick. I'd scroll job listings, then slam my laptop shut, 'cause I could barely brush my teeth, let alone fake a smile for some 9 to 5. I was a shell, hollowed out by guilt and grief, and every day felt heavier, like wading through mud with no shore in sight. Then the real kicker came. Ethan left. Not just the house, not just me. He left the damn country, packed his bags, and moved to Denmark. Denmark, y'all. I found out from Jake, who texted me, "Hey, thought you should know. Ethan's gone. Starting fresh over there." My brain couldn't process it. Denmark? Some far-off place I couldn't even point to on a map. He was gone. Really gone. No chance of bumping into him at the grocery store. No shot at fixing this. He built a new life, free of me. And I was stuck here, choking on the ashes of what I'd burned. I cried until I couldn't no more. 'Cause that was it. The door slammed shut, locked tight, and I didn't even get to say goodbye. Therapy's the one thing keeping me from totally sinking. My parents pushed me into it, and I went, dragging my feet, 'cause what else was I gonna do? I tried reaching out to him. One dumb night, I got desperate, grabbed my phone, typed out this long, rambling message. "Ethan, I'm so sorry. I was wrong. I love you. Please talk to me." My thumb hovered over send, heart racing. But I couldn't, 'cause what's the point? He's in Denmark, building a new life, and I'm just the ghost who haunted him out of it. I deleted it, tossed the phone, and bawled until my eyes swelled shut. He don't want my sorries now, and I don't blame him. I had my chance, years of chances, and I blew every one. That night at Jake's, the frog jokes, the years of hiding him, it all piled up till he couldn't breathe under it. And I can't undo that, no matter how bad I want to. My friends ain't much help either. Most of them Emily, Jake. The whole crew took Ethan's side, and I get it. I do. They saw what I did. Saw me turn him into a punchline right in front of them. Emily texted once, "Lila, you okay?" But it felt half-hearted, and I didn't reply. Jake's the only one who still checks in, but even he's distant. Ethan's doing good over there, he told me last week, and it was like a knife twist. Good for him, really, but it kills me knowing he's thriving without me. I'm alone now, cut off from the people who used to fill my days. And it's my own damn fault. I pushed them all away, Ethan most of all. The job thing's looming too. I gotta work, gotta eat, but it feels impossible. I haven't had a gig since the marketing days, back before I leaned on Ethan to hold us up. I scroll listings, receptionist, cashier, some office crap, but my hands shake, and I shut it down. How do I sit at a desk, smile at strangers, when I can barely look at myself? Some days, I manage to shower, eat something that ain't cereal. But that's it. I'm a shadow, drifting through. My parents keep pushing. "You're 32, Lila. Get it together." And I want to scream. I'm trying, but the words don't come. I'm stuck, rooted in this quicksand of regret, and every step forward feels like sinking deeper. So Reddit, that's me, divorced, broke, living with my folks, a walking disaster at 32. I don't know where to go from here. Therapy's chipping away at the guilt, but it don't bring him back. Don't erase the years I hurt him. I want to fight, want to be better, but it feels hopeless. Like I'm yelling into a canyon with no answer. What do I do? How do I climb out? Can I ever forgive myself? Or am I stuck like this forever? Hit me with your thoughts, your tough love, your anything. I'm laying it all out here, raw and real, 'cause I'm lost, and I need a lifeline. Thanks for reading this far. Our relationships. You're all I've got right now.